Well, the D.C. area partying tonight. A live look at one of the dozens of inaugural balls going on in Washington, D.C. on a historic day, celebrating a new president taking office, Barack Obama.
And that was the first dance, one of many tonight, as the first couple, President Barack Obama making the rounds, attending 10 inaugural balls tonight in Washington, D.C. He may be partying until the wee hours of the morning, and then the work begins. Good evening. I'm Carrie Lake.
And I'm John Hook. Thanks for joining us tonight. Barack Obama sworn in as the 44th president of the United States.
And tonight, the parties continue in the nation's capital. At last count, President Obama and his wife, Michelle, they've hit more than 5 inaugural balls, dancing at each one. And the night, believe it or not, is still young. He has several more to attend. He won't be getting back to the White House until early tomorrow morning, but it's a big night.
The future will be in your hands if you are able to sustain the kind of energy and focus that you showed on this campaign. I promise you that America will get stronger and more united, more prosperous, more secure. You are going to make it happen. And Michelle and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Hit it, band.
He's been speaking at each of these balls. That was the youth ball. Then he proceeded to dance with his wife again, and at the end of the dance, he said, "That's old school," to the young kids in the audience.
Well, clearly an historic day. As the first African-American president is sworn into office, tonight's celebrations cap off a day filled with back-to-back-to-back events. It began early with a church service and then the swearing-in ceremony. And that was followed this afternoon with a luncheon in honor of the president. And then the Obamas walked in the parade, taking a stroll a few times, getting out of the presidential limousine. And then they took in the rest of that parade from a reviewing stand, and that lasted several hours.
A packed schedule, but the highlight of the day, the moment the president-elect became president.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
President Obama was sworn in using the exact same Bible Abraham Lincoln used at his inauguration. In his inaugural speech, the president talked about the country's economic crisis and acknowledged he's taking office at a difficult time.
Today, I say to you that the challenges we face are real. They are serious, and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met. Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and begin again the work of remaking America. With hope and virtue, let us brave once more the icy currents and endure what storms may come. Let it be said by our children's children that when we were tested, we refused to let this journey end, that we did not turn back, nor did we falter. And with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, we carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
A crowd of thousands then in Birmingham, Alabama took in this scene, as many did around the country. Similar scenes repeated over and over in Obama's native state of Hawaii. Students at his elementary school watched with pride, as did his alma mater in Occidental College in Los Angeles. In Georgia, people braved the cold weather to watch on outdoor screens. And all across this country, people spent the morning watching history unfolding before them.
And right here in the Valley, people gathering at the First Institutional Baptist Church in Phoenix to watch this historic moment. Although times have changed, with Barack Obama becoming the nation's first African-American president, memories of a divided nation still fresh in many minds.
I remember when our family moved to Tempe, Arizona in 1972, and we were the second black family in our neighborhood. And I remember our house being TP'd and my sister being shot by a BB gun.
They say they never thought they would live to see this day.
Help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Instead of sitting home on the couch, some people watched the inauguration at a movie theater today. With ticket in hand and some of them clutching popcorn, about 70 people gathered at the Harkins Theater in Tempe Marketplace. They enjoyed each other's company while cheering on President Obama.
And Arizona taking part, its place in history, with an appearance in today's inaugural parade.
The Mountain Ridge High School Pride of the West marching band from Glendale, Arizona, making its first appearance in the inaugural parade.
The Mountain Ridge High School band marching, representing our state, the band selected by the Presidential Inaugural Committee to take part in this parade.
Another school made the trip to D.C., but these students got to watch the president's speech on the National Mall. They're from Mesquite Junior High School in Gilbert. Andrew Hasman spoke with them today. He joins us live.
Boy, John, they are so grateful to have been there. I want to show you exactly where they were. This is a picture from high atop the Capitol, and they were standing right about here, just above the Capitol reflecting pool. It looks pretty far away from where the president was actually speaking, but this is a reserved VIP section, great seats, and they all got in thanks to a very powerful Arizona politician. Amongst the millions of people, the students from Mesquite Junior High, they got the opportunity of a lifetime.
It was just a huge, passionate, just crush of humanity. It was just amazing, unbelievable.
They actually started planning this trip last spring during the primaries.
The response really was overwhelming even back then.
The principal says they were able to take 100 people, 76 students and 24 adults. Thanks to Senator John McCain, they were able to get tickets in a reserved section of the National Mall.
One of the things we always strive for is to try to make the curriculum, try to make what you're teaching meaningful and relevant for kids, and nothing could be more relevant and more meaningful than actually participating in a historical event.
Temperatures were in the 20s this morning in D.C., and the students were up very early.
We left our hotel this morning at 4:30, and it took us 4.5 to 5 hours just to get to the mall, so it was pretty amazing.
Because the school planned this so far in advance, they were able to secure hotel rooms and flights without paying top dollar. The week-long trip cost about $1,200 each. Well worth it.
We missed the warm weather and it's cold, but I'll tell you what, you just can't imagine. You just can't imagine what it's like.
Well, this is just the beginning of their trip. They're going to spend the next couple of days touring Washington, and they're all going to be back on Friday night. I'm Andrew Hasman, Fox 10 News.